For another day, a different way, a new headline. Go ahead and shine. All right, thanks. And it's okay to unplug this? Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second here. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna see where it's plugged in.
Okay. So that was our only technical difficulty for the night right there. That was it. We got that out of our system. No, I'll just talk from this one. Okay. Hey, so welcome to the 4th annual Give Good Awards 2016. We are so excited to get this program rolling for you. We have a great night planned of a great nominees, awardees, and awesome entertainment. So to kick it off for tonight, we have these lovely ladies from Ignite Dance, and they're going to be performing to Show Me Love from Offstage. Here they go.
know is these dancers were here to hold my notes. Really? This is part of the show. Come on over here, sweetie. Thank you. I always wanted an assistant. You're doing a great job. So it turns into a glass that you can drink out of, or a candle holder that you can light up the world with, or these glasses that might give you a new view. And in my case, what used to look like trees out there in the audience, when I put these on, actually look like human beings, which is neat. Anybody else have that problem? Someone yell bifocal. I am not that old, Greg. But if you and I were to step outside of the theater tonight and look into a big lens called a telescope, we would see the moon so big you could just reach out and touch it. And that's what's so extraordinary about something so ordinary, is that change heroes, when put in the hands of a change hero, something ordinary like a piece of sand can become the moon. And so tonight, we celebrate those people that have taken something ordinary in our community and made it extraordinary. There are people that believe in innovation, in artistry, and in heart, and in community and service. These are people, change heroes, that believe that good is still worth fighting for. And so tonight we celebrate, and I personally celebrate each one of you that has committed your life to changing the world one person at a time, one organization at a time, and in our local community, and it's spread into the world. So, with that being said, I think someone wants to dance. You like dancing better than holding notes? Probably. Good answer. So let the celebration begin.
Don't let me show cruelty, though I may make mistakes. Don't let me show ugliness, though I know I can hate. And don't let me show evil, though it might be all I take. Show me love, show me love, show me love. Don't let me think weakly, though I know that I can break. Keep me away from apathy while I am still awake. And don't let me think too long of the one I'm bound to face. Show me love, show me love, show me love. Don't let me show cruelty, though I may make mistakes. Don't let me show ugliness, though I know I can hate. And don't let me show evil, though it might be all I take. Show me love, show me love, show me love. Don't let me think weakly, though I know that I can break. Keep me away from apathy while I am still awake. And don't let me think too long of the one I'm bound to face. Show me love, show me love, show me love. Show me love, show me love, show me love.
with that energy. I'm Chris Fagan. I'm going to be your master of ceremonies today. And I love the Give Good Awards. I was fortunate to be here the first year of the Give Good. My son was nominated for one of the youth categories. And later on, I was asked back by Angela to give a keynote one of the years, and now she's asked me to be the MC. So this is a great, great venue. What I love so much about this award is this is our community. This is our celebration. I live in North Bend. I love seeing all of you folks that I see every day in the grocery store, walking down the street, in the various cities that we are next to each other. And this is such a unique and awesome place to be able to celebrate how wonderful our community is. And I love our community, and I love what we're going to hear tonight from our various nominees. The stories are so rich and so inspiring, and I can't wait to share them with you. So let's start it out with our first category for the night, and that is the arts category. And let me tell you what the arts person is: a person who enriches the arts by spreading enthusiasm for promoting awareness of and helping to create a rich cultural environment in our community. Here are the nominees for the arts category.
Nominated in the category of arts, Gary Schwartz believes that art is a place where everyone can play. Art turns community into family. Through Gary's passion for the arts, mentorship, collaboration, humor, and innovation, he has created gathering places for art and emerging artists, one of which is the live theater we experience in the Valley at the Valley Center Stage. Thank you, Gary, for all you do to build a community of arts in Snoqualmie Valley. You are a true change hero. Nominated in the category of arts, Maren Van Nostren believes that everything in life is an art form. Not only is Maren an artist and teacher of vocals, vibes, drums, and other percussion instruments, for over a decade, Maren has annually organized dozens of musicians and volunteers to bring culture and live performance to the Valley, creating community and for everyone involved. Nearly every penny that comes into the Sound Falls shows goes directly to the performers and expenses. Thank you, Maren, for bringing beauty through your art to Snoqualmie Valley. Nominated in the category of arts, Danny Kolke works diligently to bring music to the Snoqualmie Valley. He begins his day teaching high school kids jazz before heading to work. Danny was the visionary and creator of both the North Bend Blues Walk and the North Bend Jazz Walk that bring thousands of people together every year in our valley. Danny and his wife are the founder of Boxley's Music Fund, committed to supporting live jazz performance. Congratulations, Danny, on your nomination for this year's Give Good Awards.
All right, and we have our nomination. Come on up and go ahead and use the speaker that's the microphone that's right there.
And the awardee is Mr. Gary Schwartz.
Thank you very much for this wonderful honor. I really appreciate it. It was not expected. I was rooting for somebody else, but what can you do, right? I really appreciate the fact that the Valley has been home for me for the last 17 years, me and my wife Tina. and that we were able to sort of con the Masons into letting us use their social hall. And over the years, it just grew into a wonderful community theater. Now, a show of hands, how many of you have been to Valley Center Stage, the theater here in North Bend? Yes, not enough. Just to let you know where we are, the Masonic Lodge is right around the corner, right above the bike shop. We're on the second floor. And tonight is the opening night of a brand new show of ours that's going to run for the next 3 weekends. It's called Becky's New Car. I'm told it's just the most wonderful, touching, hilarious show. And there's a fantastic set. The comment we get always when people walk up who've been living in the valley here for many years, just going, wow, I had no idea this was here. This is because it's up a tiny little staircase. But I really urge you to come and support Valley Center Stage and come and see, this is our 13th season, come and see a wonderful show. It's tonight is opening night, tomorrow night is the first closing night of the first weekend, and we have 2 more weekends after that. So that's my commercial for Valley Center Stage.
All right. Thank you. Let's give it up for Gary Schwartz. All right. Next up, we'd like to move on to the business category. And the business category is an owner or manager of the Snoqualmie Valley Enterprise or nonprofit who generously uses their business resources or time to help support the community. Here are the nominees for the business category.
Nominated in the category of business, Sue Linderruth and the Linderruth Team Realtors of Windermere are known as one of the most generous business owners in Snoqualmie Valley. Sue not only gives generously using her business resources, but she also volunteers her time. Friends of Youth, Senior Center, and all Snoqualmie Valley schools are just a few that top the list, receiving in excess of $80,000 over the past 17 years. Sue has been a charter member of the Rotary Club since 2004. We are honored to celebrate Sue and the Linderruth team at tonight's Give Good Awards. Nominated in the category of business, Umpqua Bank of North Bend and Rob Watton believe in bringing community together to share ideas and resources. For the last 9 months, Rob has opened the doors of the Umpqua Bank for any group to reserve a room at no cost. It has become a hub for over 30 community meetings per month. Rob is not sitting on the sidelines waiting for a hero to arrive. Rob has jumped into our community with a just do it attitude to get people involved and see our community thrive. Rob and the Umpqua Bank, we appreciate all you are doing to support our community. Nominated in the category of business, the Mount Si Senior Center is a spirited social club, lively fitness center, valued resource hub, volunteer headquarters, transportation epicenter, and a tasty dining destination. If you want to learn to age well, this is the place to be. A special thank you to Susan and Hazel for making the Mount Si Senior Center a place of learning, community, and a place where seniors can age with dignity. Nominated in the category of business, Carlos de Umos believes one should model the change they want to see happen in the world. While growing up in the Philippines, his parents would celebrate birthdays at the local orphanage. Instead of receiving presents, his family would provide lunch and small presents for a group of children that had nothing. Carlos has joined with Kiwanis and St. Vincent de Paul to carry on his parents' legacy of giving. Using his time, resources, and talents, Carlos has been instrumental in many Snoqualmie Valley giving projects. Thank you, Carlos, for all you do for our community.
And the awardee in the business category is Sue Linneruth and the Linneruth Team Realtors, Windermere. Congratulations.
Well, I'm honored. I don't know. Oh, there's Angela. I wanted to thank you, Angela, for creating this. This is a wonderful award, and it's appreciated by all of us volunteers who do good in the valley. So thank you. And I want to thank my husband, who I can't see out there, but Chris Linneruth, my business partner, my husband, partner in life. Thank you. And I wanted to let you know that I have always not been deserving of a Give Good award, but I'm a silver linings person. And when I was in my 30s, unfortunately, my mother died way too early. And I went to her funeral, of course, and not everybody could get in. And I looked around and I thought, wow, what's going to be with me? I'm just a mom. I'm just doing things. At that time, I had young kids at Riverview School District, and it changed my life. I decided I've got to do good in the community. And that's, I challenge everybody to just do good in the community. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Great. Great. Love that. Now we're going to invite Jessie Oliver to come on up on stage, and she is going to sing for us. She is going to, sorry, I've lost my spot here. Tell us what you're going to sing, Jessie.
I'm related to her. She can't say enough about me. I'm going to be singing a song called Never Alone. And I chose this song, and as I was sitting over there, I was thinking the coolest thing about this night is that it's about a bunch of heroes in the community. And a hero doesn't become a hero on their own. And, you know, her husband and the people that raise you, the people that support you in your business. And I think that's so important. It's so easy to think that you're the only one doing it and you're the only one out there, and you're not. Look at this room. It's full of amazing, gifted people who are sacrificing and loving their community, and I just wanted to remind everybody that they're not alone. So that's what this song is about.
May the angels protect you, trouble neglect you, heaven accept you when it's time to go home. May you always have plenty, your glass never empty, and know in your belly you're never alone. May your tears come from laughing, you find friends worth having, with every year passing they mean more than gold. May you win but stay humble, smile more than grumble, and know when you stumble you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be in every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Wherever you fly, this isn't goodbye. My love will follow you, stay with you, baby. You're never alone. Well, I have to be honest, as much as I want it, I'm not gonna promise the cold winds won't blow. So when hard times have found you and your fears surround you, wrap my love around you, you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be in every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Wherever you fly, this isn't goodbye. protect you, trouble neglect you, heaven accept you when it's time to go home. May you always have plenty, your glass never empty, and knowing in your belly you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be in every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Wherever you fly, this isn't goodbye. My love will follow you. It will stay with you. Baby, you're never alone. Never alone. Never alone. Woo! Thank you.
Give it up for Jesse Oliver. Jesse Oliver. So Jesse emailed me this morning and said, you know, Chris, I woke up and I'm changing the song that I'm singing today. I need to sing Never Alone today. And so I think it was perfect that you chose that song, because it really does embody what this is all about, is that when we're with community, we're not alone. When you need that person, they're there. And that's what these nominees are all about. They're bringing us together. They're the person to help us up. And the next category that we're going to talk about is courage. In the courage category is someone who overcomes great obstacles to live life to the fullest and inspires others to meet challenges. Here are the nominees for the courage category.
Nominated in the category of courage, Bruce Muir believes healing comes through serving in community. Not only does he believe it, he is living it. Since a traumatic accident in 2014, Bruce has faced a long recovery from a serious disability. He has had every reason to stay home and recuperate, having people serve him. But instead, Bruce chose to go forward and stay connected with community through serving others. You can find Bruce working behind the scenes at Snoqualmie Valley Relay for Life, Night on the Dark Trail, North Bend Elementary, and Cascade Covenant Church. Bruce, you are a man of courage. We celebrate you. Nominated in the category of courage, Afsha Ijas believes her nomination is one that should be shared with many others in Snoqualmie Valley. In a time of global unrest, Afsha stepped forward to fight against discriminatory remarks against Muslims by government officials. What she found in her efforts to fight for peace was a surprising blessing. Here is a short note from Afsha to our community. I don't think I deserve the honor of this nomination because there are so many other people who do a great deal more than me. All I did was try to make a legislative representative retract some of his statements that he made publicly about Muslims. I feel so blessed because this beautiful and diverse community decided to take a stand with us and denounce those statements as much as possible. People who did not even know me reached out and told me that we had their support. I think those people deserve this award more than me. I had to take a stand because I am Muslim, but they didn't have to. They didn't have to take time out of their busy lives and ask me out for coffee or offer to walk me when I was scared or to come to our mosque to show solidarity. But they did, and I will always be indebted to them for their kindness and their willingness to do what is right. So please, I humbly request you to give this nomination to the whole Snoqualmie community, which stood by our side in this troubling time. did not give in to fear, and mirrored the best aspects of human nature.
Does this one work now?
Yeah.
We're on?
Yep.
And the awardee of the Courage Award this year is Bruce Muir.
Congratulations, Bruce.
Well, I'm very much accustomed to being behind the scenes, running the soundboard, as they said. So, just really quick, of those volunteer activities, I want to thank Dan Thompson at North Bend Elementary School. His winter and spring program has been one of those sources of inspiration when you see 90 or so elementary school children up on the stage just performing their hearts out, and I get to sit front and center and watch all of this. I'd also like to thank Bev Jorgensen and Joe Dockery for the opportunities with the Relay for Life. I have very much enjoyed running the sound for that, and the various artists that we've had come up. A lot of them are local, and I'd also like to thank Mark Henning on the Night on a Dark Trail. We've been working on that one for a few years, and it has been a lot of learning and providing opportunities to do different things, and I thank you for that. And one of the things that's been mentioned here is the family aspect of this. I live by myself, but I chose a few years back to step out and help out in the community, and it has, of all the people I've worked with, I've seen some of the youth graduate, come back from college, and a couple of them have said thank you. And it just really underscores the family aspect that we're not alone, and if we get out and help out, we can be part of the family.
Bruce.
Thank you.
Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. Great example of courage. Love that. All right. Our next category is the environmental category. This is for a person or persons who advocate for environmental awareness through the use of their time, talent, and resources to help better our natural environment by reducing the carbon footprint or restoring lands, rivers, and trails in our community. Here are the nominees for the environmental category.
Nominated in the category of environmental, Two Rivers Middle School believes we do what is right for our environment because it is the right thing to do for our future. Learning to invest in the world around them at an early age, these middle schoolers have something to teach us all. Although the middle school class is small with only 14 students, their impact is mighty. Each student contributes to the reduction of our carbon imprint, restoring lands, rivers, and trails to our community. They have a classroom goal of raising and planting 500 new trees this year. They're responsible for the care of 2 stewardship properties and the raising and releasing of salmon in the Tolt River. These change heroes will transform the way you think about the world around you. Nominated in the category of environmental, Mary Brown is an advocate for environmental awareness. As a minister at the Snoqualmie United Methodist Church, From the years of 1990 to 2000, Mary acted on her passion to ensure the sustainability of God's creation from generation to generation. The church community joined Earth Ministry and became a greening congregation in 2005. They held creation care vacation Bible studies, planted pea patches, adopted Snoqualmie Valley trails, and participated in Healthy Washington Day. Today, at the age of 80, Mary is still leading the way to help improve our community by co-writing grants and organizing community cleanup work parties to keep our valley beautiful. Thank you, Mary, for all you do to celebrate our earth and community.
And the awardee for environmental is Two Rivers Middle School.
Woo!
You guys can bring several of the kids up if you want to bring.
That would be great. We'd love to have you come up.
Congratulations, yeah. Thank you. So I'll just say some congratulations, guys.
So this isn't all of us, and but it is a good representation of the kids that have put in a lot of time and a lot of effort working in the wildlands around town and around the region here. And we really are grateful for the award and for the recognition. It's really wonderful to kind of see a full house out here. These guys come to school knowing that their day's going to be wet, dirty, but and hard, back-breaking, crawling around, but they do it anyway. And also, I'd like to recognize about 200 kids prior to this group who have been doing this for over 20 years around the valley. But these are some good change heroes here. So very well done, and thank you for representing your group. I know not everybody could be here because there's a bunch of other ones that should be here too, but couldn't make it. But thank you very much. We're really proud and we're happy to have the award.
Woo! Now we would love for you guys. We would love for you guys to stay up here for a few minutes because what we have is the slideshow that you all put together to tell us about why the environment is so important to you.
Yeah, they didn't know they were going to have to stand here. And this is good.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. Let's give it up for Two Rivers. Nice job. Thank you for helping to keep our community looking so awesome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. All right. Next up, what we like to do is have a little more entertainment for you. Some inspirational entertainment, and we're bringing up Kate Phillips and Brian Rust. They'll be singing an original song by Kate called Shine. Let me get out of your way here.
Let's see, here we go.
Test.
Here we go. That'll work. I wrote this for a different event for some other Change Heroes, but I'm grateful to Maren for connecting me with Angela and for a chance for the song to honor a whole new set of Change Heroes. It starts with just a seed. You start to meet a need. First you lend a hand, then you're taking the lead. Then it starts to grow, and before you know, there's a mighty river beginning to flow. Go ahead and shine. Don't you think it's time for another day, a different way, a new headline? Go ahead and shine. I've seen a lot of rain. I've seen a lot of pain. I've heard a lot of reasons why nothing can change. Well, go ahead and care. Let your heart lay bare. Take another hand, and we'll all take the day. Go ahead and shine. Don't you think it's time for another day, a different way, a new headline? Go ahead and shine. Go ahead and shine. You're gonna be just fine. Come play your part. Come leave your mark. It's your time to go ahead and shine. It starts with just a seed. It starts with you and me. It starts with just a story and someone who believes. It's just a grain of sand in a million hands, like a million stars, each one part of the dance. Go ahead and shine. Don't you think it's time for another day, a different
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Kate and Brian. We have a lot of people shining up here today. Go ahead and shine. Don't you think it's time? Yeah. Yeah. We've got a lot of amazing people in this room to continue to honor today, the Give Good Awards. Our next category is for educational excellence. Educational excellence is a person whose enriching, inspiring contributions create a positive environment for students that stimulates creativity, imagination, and enthusiasm for learning. Here are the nominations, or the nominees for the educational excellence category.
Nominated in the category of educational excellence, Andrea Lim began her journey of teaching at the young age of 10 as a ski instructor and has never looked back. Now, as a teacher at Chief Canaan Middle School, Andrea believes in a welcoming and caring classroom that provides a safe atmosphere for her students to learn and grow. Her students describe her as compassionate and thoughtful, with the ability to make even the most boring subject fun. Thank you, Andrea, for being the change we need to see in the world. Nominated in the category of educational excellence, Allison Means teaches kids to get caught doing something good. Allison believes teaching is more than a job where you repeat learned information. Teaching is empowerment, mentorship, and partnership. As a learner herself, Allison believes in championing and celebrating her students' aha moments and learning achievements, no matter how big or small. The steps forward look for other people. Congratulations, Allison. You are a true change hero. Nominated in the category of educational excellence, Kirk Dunkel believes that education means more than a graduation degree. Education is meant to prepare kids for the world. As the principal of Chief Cayman Middle School in Fall City, Kirk has had the opportunity to impact thousands of students, teachers, and staff with his outstanding leadership and team-building skills. Kirk models vision, hard work, and integrity, all character traits that are highly regarded by his staff, who say they would drop almost anything to serve beside him. Congratulations, Kirk, on your nomination for the 2016 Give Good Awards. Nominated in the category of educational excellence, Mark Hillstad is more than a teacher. His students tell us Mr. Hillstad is a mentor who leads by example. This past year, Mr. Hillstad's family home was completely devastated by a fire. But this tragedy did not stop him from attending a DECA competition the very next day. As a teacher at Cedar Crest High School, Mr. Hillstad believes that through resourcing, advocacy, encouragement, and making learning relevant, students can learn how to look beyond themselves and impact others. Mr. Hillstad, we congratulate you on your 2016 nomination for the Give Good Awards.
And the awardee is Kirk Dunkel.
Oh, you can't see when you're up here. A funny thing happened on the way to where I am today. In 1984, I interviewed for a PE health job at Snoqualmie Elementary School and was informed a few days after I interviewed that I did not get the job. I was the second choice. So I went back to Montana in search of a job and got a call a short while later from Ketchikan, Alaska, that they were going to hire me on the spot, and they needed me to fly out in a couple of weeks when school started. So I was ready to go and got a call about 4 days before I was supposed to go from Snoqualmie Valley School District, and they said that the top candidate dropped out and wanted to know if I wanted to come out and be their PE health teacher. And I kind of weighed the options of Ketchikan and Snoqualmie, and I think I made a good choice. So I saw a story recently that resonated with me, and it was a baby bird in a nest with its mother, and it crawled to the edge of the nest, and it looked over, and it turned back to its mom and said, "Mom, what if I fall?" And the mom said, "But what if you fly?" And I think our kids that we have in our school district need a lot of support. It takes a village, as you've heard. We've had a great lot of people in this district that do support our kids. From the staff that I work with, 3 teachers were nominated with me tonight that do a great job with the kids, the parents, the community, school board, a supportive school board, and a superintendent. And I think our kids in this valley have not only learned to fly through our guidance and support, but they've soared, and it's just been a pleasure to be a part of this for 31 years, and it's just been my honor to serve the community and the kids and the staff. So thank you for this.
Thank you, Kirk. All right, we're ready to move on to the Teen Spirit category. This is for a Snoqualmie Valley teenager who shows a passion for helping others, for giving service to our community, and for being a shining example, inspiring his or her peers and younger generation to follow suit. Here are the nominees in the category of Teen Spirit.
Nominated in the category of Teen Spirit, Mara Gotthelf believes that helping others is her biggest reward. And as the president of the Mount Si School Key Club, she has a lot of opportunity. Mara is reliable, cheerful, and outgoing. Others describe her as inspirational and trustworthy. Mara is a young woman of character who wants to live by example, inviting others not only to serve in established Key Club opportunities, but to create new ones. Mara truly is changing our community through service. Congratulations, Mara, on your 2016 nomination for the Give Good Awards. You are a teen change hero. Nominated in the category of Teen Spirit, Matthew Shaw is a spirit booster, an encourager, and a friend and a helper. As a junior at Mount Si High School, Matthew is outgoing and supportive of all people he encounters. He is known as a friend to all and steps out to volunteer when any opportunity arises. 2 of the many things that Matthew likes to do is mentor students at the elementary school and serve at his church. Matthew's heart to serve stems from spending 5 treacherous years living in an orphanage in China before being adopted by his loving parents in Fall City. When you meet Matthew, his passion and joy for living will be contagious. Congratulations, Matthew. We celebrate you. Nominated in the category of Teen Spirit, Maya Weinmaster believes in giving voice to the voiceless. With a passion for social justice issues, gender and racial oppression, and helping people, Maya inspires others by taking action. She uses her talents of dance and slam poetry to tell a story and challenge the audience to think in new ways. Maya strives to be an example for other young people. Outside of school and her artistry, you will find Maya volunteering with Key Club and as the Relay for Life event chair for youth involvement. She is ready to jump in and serve anytime she is asked. Maya, you are a true inspiration. Congratulations. Every year, we ask each nominee to write 100 to 150 words on why they do what they do for our program. It can be a daunting task. The idea is to give us a glimpse into the hearts and passions that make each of our nominees change heroes in our community. Here is the short story of Kylie Piffner, one of our young women nominated in the category of Teen Spirit. Here is what Kylie wrote. God's passion is that people will know his great love for them, and he has given me that same passion. I do what I do because I love people, and I love watching hearts change. I worked with an organization called Young Life for a little over 2 years, and now I am currently working with a ministry called Beauty Arise in Los Angeles, which is about bringing identity, value, and beauty to women in every culture. I want to make God known. I want people to know how crazy he is about them, because knowing that has changed my life. Congratulations, Kylie. We celebrate you.
The nomination for Teen Spirit. The awardee is Maya Weinmaster. Not here? Oh, and I was going to ask her to do slam poetry. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it now.
All right, let's give her another round, even though she's not here. I'm feeling moved right now with a teen spirit. I'm feeling this movement right now. You guys are going to have to just go along, going off script. Have you ever done this where, we just go, give, good, and this is going to be our teen spirit, since we don't have a speech right now. Okay, ready? So this line right here is my hat. Oh, no, here's what it's going to be. The two outer parts are the give, and the middle is the good. Okay, ready? We're going to see who can get the loudest in here. Ready? We're going to practice now. Give, good, give, good, give, good. All right. Woo! All right, now we're moving on to the next category, and that is going to be our inspirational youth category. So the inspirational youth is a Snoqualmie Valley youth who outwardly displays compassion, respect, and kindness, setting a positive example for his or her peers. Here are the nominees in the category of inspirational youth.
Nominated in the category of inspirational youth, Aiden Schramber has a compassion for others that turns to action when he sees a need. During the wildfire outbreak this past summer, Aiden decided on his own, without parent encouragement, that he really wanted to do something to help. He had just gotten a snow cone machine, and it was hot outside, so he went to work. He set up his stands for 2 days and sold snow cones for donations to an organization that fed first responders in crisis situations in Eastern Washington. When it was all said and done, he raised $1,000. Thanks for being such a cool kid, Aiden.
And I would like to take this opportunity. So Aiden took that piece of sand, that snow cone, and created the glass, the donation to the fire victims. And so it is with great pleasure that I get to invite the awardee, Aiden Schramber, up on stage tonight. Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you. I would just like to say a few words about a few people who really helped this year. I would like to say to my grandparents, they are sitting over there, and because they provided the materials and the snow cone machine. I would also like to thank the Martinell family for generously donating. I I would like to mention the Soup Ladies because that's their name. Because they were supportive the whole way, and Microsoft is I actually only raised $500, but then Microsoft matched that, so I ended up getting $1,000.
Nice job, Aiden. Congratulations. Let's give it up for Aiden. Give it up for Aiden. Woo! We got a young innovator, and he's also so honest. I love that. Great character. I thought I had a 25-year-old up here talking next to me. I love that. So awesome. What we want to do now is to bring up another little segment of entertainment for you. We'd like to bring Gary Schwartz back up on the stage. As you may know, he has, he talked about, he has a background in improv, and we've asked him to lead us in a little improv break. I don't really know what he's got planned, so hold on tight. Here it comes.
Neither do I. So yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit, first of all, say what improvisation is, which I was taught improvisation by a woman who invented the art form, Viola Spolin, who is why I started the theater in the first place, a place to teach improvisation to people who, anybody who can play. And play creates that spark of creativity. And the nice thing about playing a game, you don't know how it's going to go. So that's what we're going to do today, is play a couple of improv games. And the nice thing about improv also is that the audience is always involved in the improv. So you all are going to have to be participating. So the first thing I want to say also is, again, I just also want to say thank you very much for the honor, and to honor all of the other artists in the Valley here, especially Danny Kolke, who has done so much for the city of North Bend, and they're going through hard times now. So please patronize Boxley's. It's a golden spot in a desert that needs culture here. So anyway, back to the fun and games. I don't know how much time I have, but I'm going to try to do two things. The first thing is called gibberish. Gibberish is something that I learned. So I'm going to say something in gibberish, and I would like to see if one or two of you might be able to translate, to understand what I'm saying in gibberish. And if you understand, and then the correct person is going to help me out here, okay? So if I said something like, Bro, the Drozgi Roses is so bruzy, vranjable. What might I have just said? There you go. That's exactly what I said. So would you come up here, please? So obviously you understand gibberish. That's great. Okay, and what's your name? Ann. Ann, nice to meet you, Ann. Give Ann a nice hand. So, Ann, here's what we're going to try to do. It's a thing called eyewitness gibberish, and I'm going to ask you, first of all, now that you know that what I can communicate with you.
Right.
I'm going to ask you to leave the room. And we're going to we've got to find somewhere where you can't hear what we're going to say. Oh, okay? Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is with the audience is I'm going to ask them to help me come up with a really odd, weird story. Oh, okay. Okay? Uh-huh. And then we're going to call you back, and then I'm going to tell you that story. But of course, I won't be able to say anything in English. I'm going to say it in gibberish. And you are going to translate it into English. And when I get you to, when you translate the entire story we've come up with, that will be the end of the bit. And if you think you know and it's wrong, that's fine. That makes me work harder to communicate stronger. Okay. and I'll get you to say whatever they come up with. And then whenever she gets it right, you give her a nice applause, and we'll see if we can communicate this weird story. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Would you somebody escort her out of earshot? I don't know if this goes into like the lobby has the speakers. Yeah, if this I know the men's bathroom I can hear the movie still, but which is a nice thing about this theater. You don't miss anything. So Anne is going out of the room. Okay, so I'm going to ask for some suggestions here. The first thing is I'm going to ask is, I was involved in some unusual activity or pursuit. What could that have been or be? Just bank robbery. I was robbing a bank. Okay. What's that? A street raid? Oh, a street racer. Oh, I get it. I don't know what that is, so I'm just going to go with I'm robbing a bank. I just robbed a bank. I just robbed a bank, okay? So as I was robbing a bank, something really strange happened during the robbery. What could that be? What? What's that? Yes, I'm in the bank. And what happened? A clown threw a rubber chicken at me, and I responded unusually. What did I do when the rubber chicken came at me? Are you Donald Trump? What? My nose fell off. Okay. So I'm robbing a bank. A clown in the bank throws a rubber chicken at me. My nose falls off. And that does something you would never expect to happen. What?
Fireworks go off.
Fireworks go off from where? From my nose. And this ends how? Oh, I run outside and I escape on a horse. So that's the story. Let's just repeat it now. So I was robbing a bank this morning. I was robbing a bank. And during the robbery, a clown throws a rubber chicken at me. My nose falls off. And fireworks shoot out of my nose. Okay? And then I run out of the bank, jump on a horse, and escape. That's the story. That's pretty strange. Okay, now Anne doesn't know this story, and she may never know it. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to communicate this story to her in gibberish, and she's going to do her best to translate it, and I'm going to use whatever I can physically and whatever I can that's not English to communicate this to her. So let's bring her back. Anne?
Pronti, brava, bravo, oi, bravo, Oh.
I'll never believe what you're going to tell me. I don't believe it already. Over there outside. Across the street at Bank of America. Yeah. Somebody came in and held up the bank. You came in and held up the bank.
That was it? Oh, no, there's more. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, you've got your guns pointed at him. Mm-hmm. A giant clown came in. Exactly, yeah. He brought out his rubber chicken. Yeah! Uh-huh. Okay. And he threw it at you and hit you in the face. Yeah. Right. What happened next?
His nose fell off?
Mavroshito.
Your nose fell off.
Ja, brugiedusje.
That is tragic.
What about?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay.
Navrot,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Someone says, I don't. Yep.
You had an allergy attack. And it hit the the fire sprinklers went off. Yeah, they went off all over. And the water came out everywhere. And it messed up your hair. No, okay, sorry. Dynamite. Fireworks. Yeah. Fireworks came out of your nose. The fireworks came out of your nose. Very impossible, Gary. Okay. You danced your way out of there. You just ran away. You got on your horse. Yeah, and you rode away.
And that's what happened.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wow, she did it.
Thank you. Thank you.
She understands. Wow. Oh my goodness, I thought I would never get that out. So, I want to do one more little bit of improv, and again, improvisation is something that is a collaboration, and again, because we're all playing together, the audience is the honored guest in improv, and you're not just sitting there, you're part of the play. So we need one more person who is going to be brave enough to do what Ann did, except this time we're not going to do gibberish. We're going to do something else. So who would like to volunteer to come up and try this? We need, it's very simple. All you're going to be doing, the audience is going to sing to you. Come on up here. I've done this at schools with second, third, fourth graders, and I've done it with corporate executives. Hi, what's your name?
Isaac.
Isaac, nice to meet you, Isaac.
Nice to meet you, too.
Okay, this is a game called Magic Music. Okay? And again, so it's very simple. This is a lot easier than the last one because I don't work as hard. You're going to go out of the room, and we're going to decide, the group of us is going to decide on something for you to do up here. Just something very simple. It'll be like, take this and move it there, or go touch that, or do something pretty ordinary, okay? But how we're going to get you to do it is we're all going to decide to sing a song together.
Okay.
And then when you hear us singing, you're going to come back up here on stage. We'll set it up so that there's something here for you to do. And you're going to have to just experiment.
All right.
Okay, and try various things. Now, we're going to help you out because if you get close to what we want you to do, we're all going to sing louder. And if you move away from what we want you to do, we're going to sing softer. So by you listening for hot and cold, we're going to get you to do the very thing we selected.
All right.
You up for that? Okay, that's great. Why don't you head on out? So we need a couple of interesting things and activities here. So somebody has my hat. Bring my hat over here. Anything else that we can bring that I don't want them to break anything? Huh?
What about a candle here?
Yeah, candle. That little table you had was great. Great. Yeah. Oh, good. There we go. There we go. And the candle, and we have some glasses here. Okay, so we have these various things. I'm going to move them to different things. So now, what do we want him to do?
Play the piano, candle off. Do a chicken dance. Chicken dance.
No. It has to be something with one or two of these objects. Put the hat on. And the glasses on.
Sing What a Beautiful World.
All right, so we're going to have him, or we could have him take the hat and put it on.
The microphone. Put it on the microphone.
Put it on the microphone.
Or cover the candle. Put the candle on his head.
Well, now wait a minute. We only have a short time, don't we? All right. So we're gonna have him take the hat and put it on the microphone, and then put the glasses on. I think, and if we can get half that done, I think we'll be good. So here's what we're gonna do. So now we need a song that we, the audience, can all sing. Like, he's got the whole road in his hand, row, row, row your boat, take me out to the ball game. Something we all know.
Baby by Justin Bieber.
Yeah! What's a simple song we can all sing for maybe the rest of the night? Row, row, row your boat. Okay? So we're going to get, so it's that hat, this microphone, and put the glasses on. That's it. Okay? So, here we go. Ready? Mama, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently. There's more. The stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. And you weren't listening, were you? This makes, well, that's all right. Those are Angela's glasses.
That would explain it.
So there you go. Well, let's give him a big hand. Thank you so much. That is improvisational theater, games. The audience, you all played beautifully. It's a lot of fun. And again, one more time, Valley Center Stage has Becky's New Car for 3 weekends. Please come and support our theater. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. All right. I hope you enjoyed your little improv break. Now we're back to the show. Our next category is the Youth Leadership category. The Youth Leadership is a student that does more than expected in the areas of vision, service, organization, mediation, and idealism. Here are the nominees for the category of Youth Leadership.
Nominated in the category of Youth Leadership, Jack Mulligan believes that leadership is a way for teens to have their voices heard. As a senior at Mount Si High School, Jack has kept busy in digital media, Link Crew, and as the president of the National Honor Society Agricultural and Learning Design Committee for the new high school building. Congratulations, Jack, on your nomination for the 2016 Give Good Awards. You are a true change hero for the up-and-coming generations. Nominated in the category of Youth Leadership, Josh Budig is a student that does more than expected. As a senior at Cedar Crest High School, Josh has not only challenged himself at the highest level of academic learning, but has also dedicated himself to student leadership, sports, and technical education courses in engineering and business. Josh has been an ASB officer for 4 years at Cedar Crest High School and is currently serving as the president of both ASB and DECA. One of the numerous projects Josh has participated in and led is the DECA Big Rock Classic Car Show, which raises over $15,000 for prostate cancer research. It is a privilege and an honor to celebrate with you, Josh. Congratulations.
And the awardee is Josh Budig.
Is Josh here? Oh, great. Awesome.
I'd like to thank my family. I'd like to thank Cedar Crest High School, my advisors, Mr. Hillstead and Mr. Ruland. I'd like to shout out to my DECA chapter watching this right now. And I'd like to thank Student Council and all the teachers out there who inspire their students. Thank you.
Thanks, Josh. All right. Next, we want to bring up a little bit more entertainment for you, and we're going to hear from Seventh Song. We've got 3 talented musicians coming up. On guitar will be Bronson Marino. Vocalist is Mary Ward. Keyboard is Mike Powers, and they'll be singing Where You Lead.
All right, so we are Seventh Song, as you just heard. We want to give a big thank you to Laura Smith and Angela Craig for allowing us this amazing opportunity. I think I speak for all of us when I say how thankful and appreciative we are to be here among all of you who have given back so much to our community. Just being here tonight, looking around the room, I see so many people we know, and I see so many people we don't know. And some of you have supported us since our beginning of our journey. I would like to point out Arts nominee Maren Van Nostrand, who personally was one of the first people to pull me out on stage and has inspired me for all my life. So thank you. One of the amazing things about this night is that even though some of us don't know each other, we're all here celebrating these things that we do for our community, and we all give back, which is just great. And we're performing Where You Lead by Carole King, and I think it gives a great message about how we should, follow those leaders in our community and implement what they do in our own lives. So, thank you.
Loving you the way I do, I only wanna be with you, and I would go to the ends of the earth, 'cause darling, to me that's what you're worth. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead. If you're out on the road, feeling lonely and so cold, all you have to do is call my name and I'll be there on the next train. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead. I always wanted a real
applause for Seventh Song. Woo! All right. Used to be a little bit of traffic jam up here sometimes. It's glad to be back up here. All right, our next category is the Youth Advocate category. Youth Advocate is a person who values and supports Snoqualmie Valley youth, advocating for their needs and interests in the community. Here are the nominees for the category of Youth Advocate.
Nominated in the category of Youth Advocate, Jessica and Lauren Downs have the goal in their work and through foster care to make every child feel loved and have a sense of belonging. Jessica and Lauren believe no matter who they are, no matter what they've done, no matter what they look like or where they've come from, they have a purpose. Lady Bird Johnson, the former First Lady, once said, "Children are likely to live up to what you believe of them." Jessica and Lauren believe in these kids even when no one else does. Congratulations, Jessica and Lauren. We celebrate the impact you are having in our valley and beyond. Nominated in the category of Youth Advocate, Mike Rulin believes in teaching kids to have a positive, go-for-it mentality. As a high school vice principal and student council advisor at Cedar Crest High School, Mike has the opportunity to speak into the lives of our valley's youth every day. Mike created a leadership club, teaching the students the power. Leadership club and other student organizations and events Mike leads, like Student Council and March to Magnanimity. Students learn to create positive community change through leading and service. Thank you, Mike. We are forever grateful for the impact you have on the youth of our community. Nominated in the category of Youth Advocate, Tina McCullum has a passion for hands-on educational cultural experiences. As the president and founder of Snoqualmie Sister Cities, Tina believes creating educational and cultural opportunities teaches youth to embrace different people, different cultures, and different perspectives of humanity. When we become global citizens, the world gets a little smaller and happier with friends that are made here and abroad. Thank you, Tina, for your investment in the youth of our valley.
The Give Good Award. All right. Congratulations.
The lights are bright. No one told me I had to talk. First, talking though, my kids would tell me probably is not an issue, so I guess I can pull it off. First, I do need to thank my family like most of you do. Without them, I would not be a change hero whatsoever. They taught me one word, and that word is yes. And my kids, I think, can attest to the idea that the crazier the idea, the quicker I say yes. And Josh, who was just up here, can also tell you that most mornings, my only rule, Josh, is don't get me fired. My wife enjoys me working, so. The word yes, and this is for all of you young people, and to me, young people is anybody under 100. The word yes to me is super important. At Cedar Crest, we do this thing that's happening actually right now. It's called March Magnanimous. It used to be called March Magnanimity, but I can't say that word, so I adapted it to magnanimous. And it started, I asked my ASB kids to come up with just one word, put it on a sign, hang it in the building, inspirational. And magnanimity was one of the words, and from that grew in a entire month-long process that we do in March. We call it March Magnanimous, and we raise money. We are just finished a canned food drive last week. This week we did a change drive. Next week we do Pennies for Patients. We give money to Camp Corey, and all in all, it's going to raise somewhere probably around $5,000–6,000, a few thousand cans of food, and a lot of thank yous. So just say yes, because you never know what it will lead to. One word has led to 3 or 4 years now of thousands of dollars and lots of goodwill. So say yes. Thank you.
Mike. All right, moving on to our next category is Unsung Hero. Unsung Hero is a person who goes beyond expectations in an inspirational and positive manner. Here are the nominees in the category of Unsung Hero.
Nominated in the category of Unsung Hero, Hazel Pownall is the program director of the Mount Si Senior Center. By Hazel's years of dedication to the Senior Center, you would think that she was a full-time paid employee. But much of what she does is out of love for her community. Last year, Hazel volunteered over 400 hours. For Hazel, the Senior Center is a labor of love. Many consider her the heart and soul of Mount Si Senior Center. We love these words from the Mount Si Senior Center director, Susan Kingsbury Como. She is kind beyond belief, making everyone feel welcomed from the moment they walk in the door. Hazel has a desire to see seniors know their value and to remember they have a world of knowledge to contribute. Congratulations, Hazel, on your 2016 Give Good Award nomination. We celebrate you.
Nominated in the category of Unsung Hero, Tracy Skillstad would consider herself the crazy dog lady. We consider Tracy the Valley change hero for animals and the people who love them through the Valley Animal Partners. The mission of Valley Animal Partners is to raise funds to help Snoqualmie Valley seniors, veterans, and families with limited income spay and neuter their pets. Valley Animal Partners hosts community events and fundraisers throughout the year. Tonight, we recognize Tracy's passion, her voice, and her volunteerism, because her work with Valley Animal Partners is making a difference in the lives of many animals and families. Congratulations, Tracy.
Congratulations to both nominees. And the awardee tonight is Hazel Pownall.
All right. Hazel, I would come up on this side if you can. We got a jam-packed area. Can you get up there?
I think I was railroaded into this, actually. And I don't have a speech. But I can say that I did read something on Facebook that Angela put today, and I sure wish I'd copied it. But, but it did say we don't do anything alone. We can do very little alone. We really need to have others. And, you know, so one of the things that we did when I was working with the landscaping when our senior center, I think I'm nervous, our senior center was going to have to close their doors, the director had told me. And I was in cancer treatment at the time. Would you think I did that alone? Oh, no. We had over 50 volunteers. So basically all I've done is just stand on the shoulders of giants So I would recommend to all of you, stand on the shoulders of giants, because you can always do anything if you do that.
That was an awesome speech she just gave, and she said she didn't have anything prepared. So if she did, I don't know what would have come out, but that was so awesome. Another round of applause for her. Next up, I want to introduce a jazz trio, and we have Jack Mandelkorn on piano, Seb Rowland on bass, and Nick Martin on drums. Come on. up for the Jazz Trio. Just want to point out, these boys are, Jack is a freshman in high school, and Seb and Nick are sophomores. You're going to hear a lot more from these guys. They play at Boxley's with the Jazz Heads, and so great to have them here today. And that was such a quick change. That's awesome. All right. Our next category is for parent volunteer. Parent volunteer, a person who volunteers their time to the children and youth of the Valley through schools or organizations that strengthen families, such as PTSA, youth sports, churches, and more. Here are the nominees for the category of parent volunteer.
Nominated in the category of parent volunteer, Susan Husa is a visionary behind Moms of Encompass. Susan believes when you educate moms, you build healthy families and strong community. Each month, Susan brings together professionals and business owners from Snoqualmie Valley to teach on different topics at the Moms Gathering. Everything from money management to raising confident kids. Moms has become a place for self-development and new friends. Congratulations, Susan. We celebrate your vision to change our community. Nominated in the category of parent volunteer, Liz Schromber found healing through volunteering after the death of her husband. 4 years later, Liz is now the president of the PTA at Opstead Elementary School. Liz believes the PTA is the backbone of our schools, and her actions show it. Through PTA, Liz has helped raise funds and support for our school to enjoy everything from online programs, class field trips, playground equipment, and a wheelchair for the nurse's office. In addition to being a full-time working mom and the president of the PTA for Opstead Elementary School, Liz finds time to volunteer for Little League and Treehouse. It is an honor to recognize the work that Liz is doing as a parent volunteer in our community.
Congratulations to all the nominees tonight, and the honoree for parent volunteer is Liz Schomber.
Man, good night for the Schomber family. Thank you, Angela. This is so great. I was telling her that being a volunteer, like, you never really get thanked. You know, you just do it because you love it, and I do love it. I love helping the kids, and we have some amazing kids in this valley. It's so just inspiring to see them tonight. So, I want to thank my parents because my mom was a crazy PTA mom, and I grew up in this valley. I went to school here in these schools, and I moved away when I went to college, and as soon as I found out that I was having a child of my own, I could not literally move back here fast enough because I needed to be here, and I'm a firm believer, and it takes a village to raise kids, and my village has helped me, and I've found a lot of that in the PTA, and they really helped me through a lot of hard times, and I've made a lot of great friends, and we do a lot of really great things for the school. So never forget your PTAs, and when they come asking for money, write those checks. So thank you, guys.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. This is a great example of what we need in our community. Is all of us are needed to help our community thrive. All the parents, and it's great to see her be honored tonight. So that brings us to our last category for the night. This is the Spirit of the Valley category. Spirit of the Valley is a person who embodies the highest level of commitment to the community, selflessly giving of their time and talents. Here are the nominees for the category of Spirit of the Valley.
Nominated in the category of Spirit of the Valley, Stacy Cepeda is known as a connector of people and organizations with the purpose of creating a thriving community. Stacy has worked faithfully to organize events for Snoqualmie Valley, including family nights, the North Bend Block Party, resource fairs, and other community events. Stacy led the way to bring together organizations, churches, civic groups, businesses, and individuals to form One Voice, a coalition that works to help those in need. Stacy is also active in her children's schools, volunteering, and working with the PTSA. Stacy, congratulations on your nomination for the 2016 Give Good Awards. Nominated in the category of Spirit of the Valley, Sean Sunwell is building a stronger Snoqualmie Valley through fitness. Since 2007, Sean has been hosting running and walking events through Run Snoqualmie. These events are fun and designed for every family member. Sean is also a dedicated track and cross-country coach at Mount Si High School, devoting many hours of his time to our students. Thank you, Sean, for sharing your passion for fitness and health with others. You are truly making a difference in our valley. Nominated in the category of Spirit of the Valley, Mary Miller has participated in many community events, selfishly capturing moments to share with others. Mary believes that there is a power in capturing images of our community history, festivals, families, and celebrations that leave the negative behind and celebrate the positive. Mary strongly believes in the visual power of art to connect community. This belief is represented in her annual Heart of the Valley community photo shoot that brings residents together to capture a moment in photo history. You can always find Mary working behind the scenes, dedicating hours and services to local charities and causes. Mary, you are a true change hero. It is an honor to celebrate you at the 2016 Give Good Awards.
Congratulations to all three of you. You're all amazing. And the awardee is Stacy Cepeda.
Either side, you can come on up there. That's great. Nope, guess not. Okay. Come on up.
Whoa, I can't see anybody out there. Anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for this. I definitely did not expect to get an award tonight. I just do what I do because I love to do it, and there's so many other people out here in our community that do so much, and they inspire me. Bev is my neighbor, and she's always involved in everything, and love seeing what she's doing and what I can do to help. And thanks to my family, too, because whether they want to or not, they are often alongside me. But anyway, nerves just like Hazel. I'm just really honored to be here with everybody else that's here in this audience doing what you guys all do. Thank you.
I want to make sure you have the right award. Awesome. Another round of applause for Stacy. Spirit of the Valley. So our time is coming to a close, but before I introduce our final departing act, I wanted to just mention that, we've heard a lot of great, inspiring stories tonight. And I think a lot of that inspiration is seated in our minds, and it'll kind of carry us through, the rest of this evening into the rest of the month, and hopefully inspire you to do things
that we've seen so many great nominees do and inspire us. Everybody here that was nominated is a winner, and I have to say, you know, the voting committees had a really tough time choosing because there were so many awesome people, as there always are. So we want to give a special thanks to a crew of folks who this event could not have been pulled off without. And here are a number of them up here. So we'd like to thank all of our sponsors, our volunteers. Let's give them a round of applause. And she kicked us off today with the Ignite dancers, but we have to thank Angela Craig personally for her vision in putting this together and for pulling this off with all of the details and all the last minute things. She does it with grace and style, and let's give her a big round of applause. All right, so what we'd like to do is welcome back Jessie Oliver to the stage, and she's going to give us our final act singing Own Little World. Do you want me to move the bench over for you? You're good, okay.
All right. I just also want to say it's such an honor to be here. As I was sitting over here, you know, I moved out of the Valley. I live in Bothell now, but I grew up here, graduated from Mount Si, and my family still lives here. And it's always so beautiful coming back here and sitting over here and watching these people up here. I'm like, those people influenced my life, like 10 years ago, and they're still in the Valley, and they're still making an impact on young people and on people and residents of the community today, and that's just really cool. And this song is In My Own Little World, and this is kind of our own little world. So thanks for listening. Thanks for being here tonight. Here we go. In my own little world, it hardly ever rains. I've never gone hungry, I've always felt safe. Got some money in my pocket, shoes on my feet. Yeah, it's easy to do when it's population. Me. This is not happening. Can you guys hear my guitar still?
There we go.
Okay.
Start over.
In my own little world, it hardly ever rains. I've never gone hungry, I've always felt safe. Got some money in my pocket, shoes on my feet. Yeah, it's easy to do when it's population me. I try to stay awake through Sunday morning church. There were 20 in the plate, but I never give till it hurts. And I turn off the news when I don't like what I see. Yeah, it's easy to do when it's population me. What if there's a bigger picture? What if I'm missing out? What if there's a greater purpose that I could be living right now? Sign that said, help this homeless widow. And just above the sign was a face of a human. And I thought to myself, God, what have I been doing? So I rolled down the window and I looked her in the eye. Oh, how many times have I just passed her by? I gave her some money, then I drove on through. Became population 2.
What if there's a bigger picture? What if I'm missing out? What if there's a greater purpose that I could be living right now? Ooh, outside my own little world, yeah, yeah. Father, break my heart for what breaks yours. Give me open hands and open doors. Shine your light in my eyes and let me see, yeah, that my whole little world is not about me. What if there's a bigger picture? What if I'm missing out? What if there's a greater purpose that I could be living right now? Ooh, outside my own little world, yeah, yeah. What if there's a bigger picture in Snoqualmie Valley? What if there's a greater purpose? Too many volunteers to tally. Yeah, outside my own little world. Yeah, this is our own little world.
Woo!
Thank you.
Good job. Love it. Give it up for Jesse Oliver. Woo, Jesse! Well, that was quite a finale. I am actually blown away by the people and the talent that were on stage tonight. I hope you felt that as well. I want to give a special round of applause and thanks to all the entertainment that came out to volunteer their time and talent tonight. They add such a nice, rich texture to the message that we're trying to get across with Give Good Awards. So let's give them a special round of applause. And finally, I just wanted to let you know, Angela wants you to know, Give Good Awards nominations are open for 2017. You can go to go to the website, givegood.org. Yeah, Give Good Awards. And see you next year here, March 3rd, 2017. Thank you for being here tonight, and have a great evening.
This ain't no place to fall behind.